Welcome to another unboxing video. I'm Henry Higgins and today we have a quartet of collectibles from McFarlane Toys. I have purchased a number of items from McFarlane Toys before. Figures are always of very good quality, and with these ones we have 3 action figures and a vehicle. We have, from my left to right, Nightwing, Batgirl, and the Batman Who Laughs. One of the more recent characters, one of the more interesting characters in the DC Universe. He's a Batman who is infected by the essence of the Joker and becomes quite the problem for Gotham. We also have down here the Bat-Raptor, which is like a big tricycle, one of the Bat vehicles, and these 3 also have a little Build-A-Figure type thing for a small Batmobile. So we'll get them open, we'll see how they are, and we'll see whether they are indeed, as I believe they will be, worthy purchases. We'll start with Barbara Gordon here, so we'll get our trusty little X-Acto knife out and carefully cut open the packaging. As we mentioned in previous videos, if you are younger, then obviously make sure you get a parent's assistance when using any sharp implements such as knives or scissors. These ones, they do have an age rating there, 12 plus. Generally, these aren't considered playable action figures. They are more collector toys, display items. So that comes out of there really nicely. Accessories wise, she has a batarang here and a grapple gun. We'll very carefully cut open the elastic holding her in place. This section of Batmobile we will place over here until we get the other pieces. As you can see here, there's a nice little display. It comes with the stand. Each of the figures come with this little trading card. So there's the trading card. On the reverse, it has a profile for the character, and here it says, real name Barbara Gordon. By day, Barbara Gordon is the bookish daughter of the Gotham City Police Commissioner Jim Gordon. By night, Barbara dons a cape and cowl as Batgirl. While her utility belt is equipped with batarangs and other crime-fighting gadgets, her greatest tools are her brilliant mind and her unwavering determination. Batgirl is an expert martial artist and gymnast, trained in part by Batman, who is extremely athletic and agile. Her eidetic memory, heightened intelligence, and advanced knowledge of computers make her a natural leader and a skilled crime fighter. So that's a nice little addition there. We'll place that here. It also comes with this little stand, obviously to display the figure. The figure itself, the cape is moulded, so there's no give to the cape. You can see under there she does have a backpack on, which is a nice little hidden element of the character there. Articulation wise, there's articulation in the wrist, in the elbows, joints in the shoulders, the neck twists nicely. The legs have got a lot of movement as well, including ankles and toes. Various poses possible with this figure. The grapple gun is in a state of having been fired. Fits in her hand very nicely, and that gives some kind of dynamic appearance to the figure as it appears to be in motion. The batarang also fits in her hand, ready to be launched at Gotham's underworld. And I like that the cowl appears through her hair. It's a nice little touch there. Obviously there's some versions of Batgirl where she is completely covered in a cowl. This is not one of those versions. I do like the kind of bluey grey colour, contrasting with the yellow. It's reminiscent of a darker shade of the Adam West costume. And that is a really nice figure, and it's a good one to kickstart this video with. Next up is the Nightwing figure. It comes with the middle section of the Batmobile, so again we will place that over there for now. And this is Dick Grayson, the first Robin, in his alter ego that he took on after he had graduated from being Batman's sidekick to being a frontline hero in his own right. The colour scheme of the blue and the black is fantastic here, the detailing. Similar to the Batgirl, there's great joint manipulation here in the legs, with the ankles, toes, knees, hips all having a full range of movement. The waist has a number of different elements. It's a 3-section fold there for increased mobility. And again, with the arms, wrist, elbows, shoulders all having fantastic mobility as well. The mask, everything looks really great on this figure. There will be, as is normal with an unboxing video, there will be shots at the end, so stick around for that if you want to get a closer look. He comes with his batons. They obviously don't light up, but you can see the detailing here, which again you'll see close up, that has the electricity element to them. And in an interesting little thing as well, the rear of his costume has these little hooks to put the batons on, which is a nice touch. You rarely get that in figures, especially figures of this size. So he can have them in his back, or he can have them in his hands, like so. And alongside Batgirl, they make a formidable duo, a dynamic duo, if you will. He also comes with a trading card. So this, again, is a really nicely done trading card. The artwork is fantastic. This figure is excellent and another nice addition to our collection. The third and final figure is the Batman Who Laughs. As you can see here, he is dressed in his typical attire, almost bondage-like gear, with the ears of the cowl being part of this metal spike ring that covers his eyes as well. Tattered long coat rather than a cape. It's quite Hellraiser-y in a way. He also comes with these awesome scythe and blade, and the third part of the Batmobile, which we will place over there. His card, with some gruesome art here, tells us that he was born from the nightmares of the dark multiverse. The Batman Who Laughs is a hybrid version of the Batman and the Joker from Earth 22. This twisted version of Batman was created when nanotoxins from the Joker's heart were released into Bruce Wayne's bloodstream, causing the Dark Knight's perfect mind to merge with the warped psyche of the Clown Prince of Crime. He soon became part of an attempt to plunge the entire multiverse into ultraviolence, chaos, and utter darkness. After being initially defeated, the Batman Who Laughs managed to survive and remains a threat to the greatest heroes of the entire multiverse. So he is essentially an amalgam of the Joker and Batman, which is a terrifying prospect. The grin is manic and expertly created here. As with both of the previous figures we've looked at here, the articulation is pretty damn sweet. So while you can pose them like they are here just now, there are multiple ways you could display your figures however you wish to, whether that be in battle scenes, particular poses on a display, however you wish to do it is up to you. As mentioned, he comes with these awesome bladed weapons, major influence from the Joker, who is known to have a proclivity for knives and stabbing weapons. He looks fearsome, he looks terrifying, and is another worthy addition to the growing collection that we have. All three of these together, obviously you could have Nightwing and Batgirl versus the Batman Who Laugh. As I say, they come in a set. He is a phenomenal figure. The detailing, like I say, the stitching on the back and the front, the cowl, the spikes, the blades, the buckles, everything is phenomenal about this figure. And I am really impressed with the quality on show. And as I mentioned, I have bought a number of figures from McFarlane Toys in the past, and these three figures continue the tradition of not being disappointed with those purchases. They were all purchased, incidentally, from B&M at a vastly reduced price as well. The Raptor, which we're going to be looking at next, was £20, and these were £15 each. Quite a bargain when you think about it. And the Batman Who Laughs is another fantastic addition to the growing collection. Before we get to the Raptor, let's build the Batmobile that comes with it. Now, when I say build, it's really just putting 3 pieces together. Oh, that was a satisfying snap. And there we have it. There's a Batmobile, which looks to be an amalgam of a number of different versions of the vehicle. There's obviously the cockpit here, the engine, the scary bat face at the front. It's a freewheeling vehicle as well. So yeah, that again is marked as 12 plus, but yeah, it's a nice little toy. Can obviously be a display piece as well, as I say, sitting next to those guys there. And that leaves us with one figure left as the grand finale. So let's get this bad boy open. This comes with its own little trading card as well. You can see there. And because of the size of the figure, it is encased in here a lot more securely than the other figures. So we'll do a quick edit, and when we come back, this will be free from its moorings. And there we have it. Again, it's a freewheeling vehicle. Nice big chunky tires on the rear here. Nice big single tire on the front. It reminds me, it looks almost like a crossover between the Tumbler and the Bat-Cycle that came out of the Tumbler. Figure wise, they do fit in there, although not perfectly. So you could use it for that. Personally, I'm going to use it as like a display for almost like a diorama in a way. So you have the vehicle, and what I've found with things like this, it gives a sense of scale and dimension to things. So if you have something like this, for example, you know, it just gives your figures more volume when you look at them and you display them. So with this one, I'm definitely thinking it's going to be something along the lines of a display like this. But we'll see what we can come up with. But for now, I am very happy with all of the pieces in this little collection. Let's see, we got them all from B&M together. If you go to B&M now, every kind of local B&M has different stock. So it may be in your local B&M, it may not. But generally what I've found is the best thing to do with a store like B&M is simply to rock up, see what they have. You normally get a bargain or two regardless. If you don't have them in B&M, by all means look online, see what you can get for them. They are fantastic pieces, and I'm really happy with how they look and how they scale to each other. And this is going to be an awesome addition to the collection. I was thinking of pulling out the old Suicide Squad diorama that I had, which was like the Wall of Bellreeve. I think this would look well with it, but I may actually get another diorama built, a bigger one, to display all of the DC 112 scale figures that I have, and like a massive DC Multiverse style display. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Look out for another DDP Yoga and other things we did this week video. On Monday will be episode 2 of our Movies of the Decade series, and there'll be other unboxing videos in the future, so keep tuned to the channel. But for Batgirl, Nightwing, the Batman Who Laughs, and myself, stay safe, wear a mask, look after yourself, and look after each other. Goodbye.